All right, we back. We back. This trade practice in. Let's get this trade practice in. All right. Computer died. I got multiple computers. This one I thought was plugged in. It's not. But we're back. Can you guys hear me? Yes, yes, yes. Okay. So we were watching this right here. We've gotten a very strong rejection. So the main purpose of this webinar is to talk about the 20 EMA. Okay, the 20 EMA has been a very effective tool. So I want to get some trade practice in on it and see where we're at. We just got a super large GBI right here. But I'm going to stay a little patient on this one because this GBI is, the range of this candle looks pretty large and we're getting a little extended. We're actually going to pick a whole new day, right? Let's do it. Let's just start this over. Let's start this over. New day, new way. Let's execute. Purpose 20 EMA. Anybody that wants any questions, go for it. Let's talk about it. My cat's calming down a little bit. This thing was going full blown crazy. All right, so we got our pit numbers up. Let me see here. Let me make sure we got everything loaded. Rock and roll. We got coffee. Keith, you gotta chill. We got our dumbbells. Hold up. All right, cool. So once again, what's our strategy? Our strategy is actually very simple. I look to trade this every single day. Critical level, moving average cross, RBI, GBI. So once again, we're going to watch open print right here, okay? Now, I'm looking for a moving average cross, potentially. Doesn't mean we'll get it. That's very important, right? Like, there's always got to be, you got to, like, what I try to do is understand the context. If you're in a downtrend or you're in an uptrend, basically what I'm doing here is I got end of day, I got previous day high all the way up here. Okay, so there's going to be two scenarios today. Price is either going to come back up into end of day and PDH, or it's going to keep selling off. Our downside target is going to be previous day open print right here. Okay, and then our next target is going to be previous day low. Previous day low is right here. I'm sorry. So once again, these are our critical levels. Now the 1 hour time frame is telling me things are pretty bearish. So I'm going to stay patient here. Let's see what we get. Let's see if we can get some 20 EMA bounces. Let's put fast forward on. This thing will start cooking here in a minute. Let's get it. Let's get it. 1 hour 9's pretty healthy. Now remember, like when you're playing off moving averages, you want to see price come back up into them. You want to see how price reacts when they tag it, when they touch it. We're playing June 17th, 2024 right now. Once again, critical level, moving average cross, RBI, GBI, right? So that's what we look for. Allow the market to tell you, right? Like this has been my whole philosophy since I started, is like, well, since I've got my head out of my ass as a trader, right? Because like we could either try to predict things or we could just let the market tell us what's going to happen, right? It's better just to let the market tell you what's going to happen. We got critical level. That's open print, right? This is that guy right here. Bam. Then we got moving average. All right, so we're coming up into that 20. This is important. We got PDH and EOD. Let's see here what the 1 hour time frame is telling us. Ooh, look at that bounce right there on the 1 hour time frame. That's the 1 hour 50. This is a very important level. Very important level. Oh, yeah. Look at this. All right, let's see what we get. Let's whip out that 2 minute. 2 minute. We've done blown way across the 20. So now I'm like, all right, I'm still not ready to hop in a long, but I'm going to take that information, okay? I'm going to be like, okay, how well are sellers defending that 2-minute 20? Not so good. So let's see. That's like buyers. Buyers just landed a little uppercut, okay? According to the strategy, I still need a moving average cross and an RBI for a long play. Look at that 2-minute, or look at that 20 be respected, though. Isn't that crazy? Like that, and it's not just the 20, it's the 1 hour too. This is the 1 hour moving average. Then you got the 20. Okay, so this is a sign that sellers are strong. This is the battle. So now open print. We got to see who holds this. Sellers just tried right here. Let's see, though, if we can get ourselves an RBI. Okay, let's see if we can get a breakout here. Potential retest, then rally. Bam. That's an RBI, guys. So that's not exactly an entry because the moving average cross hasn't happened yet. Okay, but that's what I call an area of value, okay? This is now an important area. I want to see, like I just said, I want to see a possible breakout, retest, rally. That's what I'm looking for right here. This is what I use the RBI for. Now, that doesn't mean buyers are going to take it. Sellers can still take it. Because look at what sellers are doing right here. They're holding that 1 hour. It's important right here. Buyers don't take this, we could definitely potentially see a move all the way down to this guy. Bam. Okay. So you see how I'm doing that 50-50 though. It's always a 50-50 perspective. That looks weak. Buyers look pretty weak right there. But it's not over until the fat lady's done singing. Let's watch the 2-minute 20 here. Oh, I'm sorry, the 5-minute 20. This is the 5-minute 20. Ooh. All right, so now I'm pulling up some calls. I'm going to come over here. I'm going to go, all right, I'm watching the 552s right here. All right, let's see. Let's see what we get. Now, once again, this is how the strategy is going to keep me away from chop too. Right, so we got that RBI. We're getting, and that's orb. Okay, that's the high of the open range. So once again, now we're really fighting here against that 1 hour. Look at that 1 hour 9. It's not done yet. This is why we don't just rush into a play either. Sellers have not let go of that 1 hour trend. If sellers take this, that's going to get much more bearish. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Holding the 50. Let me pull up SPX here. I'm just interested. I want to see what SPX is telling me. Ooh. Look at that on SPX. That, my friend, is a GBI. That's a moving average cross GBI here on SPX. So now in this scenario, I'm going to look at this and go, all right, I'm not going short, though, but I'm definitely watching for a retest right here. I want to see a retest into here, possible short play. Yep. See what the retest looks like. Because these critical levels just didn't hold whatsoever. So let's pull up some puts. Let's pull up some puts. I'm watching that trend too. I'm watching that 5-minute trend. I want to see it healthy. I don't like that pocket. Pocket means pullback every single time. Pocket means pullback. Let's go back to SPY. Now we're retesting open print. Now is where we're going to start looking for a 2-minute 20 rejection. So now, once again, pocket means pullback. Look at that. This is how the strategy keeps you from nonsense. Retesting open print. Buyers couldn't hold up there. Key. Come on, baby. Jenny don't want you in there. Get a little GBI here on the 2-minute. Bam. GBI on the 2-minute. I'm not taking that, though. Not taking it. But look at how sellers are trying to respect this. So let's see if we could actually get that GBI, that 5-minute GBI for a short play. Then my stop loss will go right above open print, okay? And now this is the 5-minute GBI just really keeps me from rushing my entry. I got my puts. No, I got calls right here. Let me pull up puts. All right, let's see. So I'm looking to break. Jenny, she going crazy. You heard Key?
I think she wants to.
61.
She's staying in my room.
Yeah, she really likes it in your room.
Yeah, I'm sure I come here until I come back up.
Okay, baby.
And go back.
All right, so we're looking for a GBI here. We want to see it break. No GBI, no trade. That's what I love about the GBI too. It really, it keeps me from just rushing in. Because come Monday morning, we've all had 2 days off. We're antsy. We're ready to get back into the market. We need a tool to keep us from going full retard and just jumping into the market. Look, no GBI. Thank God. You know what I'm saying? You see how, you guys seen that, right? You seen how this green candle could not get smoked, okay? This green candle, sellers could not break the low. That means something. That means buyers are a lot stronger than we thought. So now what do? I pull up calls. I'm like, okay, let's see what we get. We still battling that 1 hour. Oh, this is important. Look at SPX, guys. We are retesting an area of value, okay? That is a green bar that was ignored. Now we are retesting this, okay? This is important. This might be the long play, honestly. Well, we're not there yet. Let's see. Hold on. Respecting that 20. Look at that on SPX. This is key. I'm watching the bottom of that candle. And this is why we're always trading with the trend. Look at this. Boom. Boom. Look at that. That must be a fluke. But this is what I call, I don't want nothing to do with, this is chop. This is chop. We want nothing to do with any of this. Choppy. And it's a battle at open print, right? It makes sense. This is where there's tons of volume. So we got to watch this. We got to be careful of it. But if I get bullish criteria, I long this. I will take this long. We get a moving average cross here and an RBI, I will take it long. Bouncing off open print. I got my calls. Let's see what we get here. The main reason I like this long is because sellers are losing that 50. They're losing that 50. Look, there's an RBI right there on SPX. This is definitely a clean. I'm not in this because SPY is not quite there yet, but this is definitely leaning more towards calls. Bam. Coming up. Really fighting that 1 hour 9 right here too. That 1 hour trend, guys. Like it's, and now look. We're bouncing off the 1 hour 50. Yeah, this is starting to look good here. Let's see if we can get an entry here. Boom. Quick rally up. Back above the 1 hour. We're about to get the moving average cross here. This is exactly what we're looking for. This is exactly what we're looking for. Rally. Still pretty choppy. There's nothing here. I am definitely watching this. And this is also orb. Okay? This is orb. I want to see a pullback. Possible long play. Got a little pocket right there. I don't like my pockets. I don't like my pockets. Clean RBI right there, though, on SPX. Definitely clean. Nice moving average cross. Once again, looking for a pullback into here for a possible long play. Pullback, boom. Nice pullback. Pocket means pullback. Retesting orb. We're back above that 1 hour 9 too. Let's see here. I'm going to try. Let's whip out that 4 minute time frame. Shout out to Fabio. We're doing a new study on the 4 minute time frame. Let's see what happens with it. All right. We got that clean, and we're above open print. This is looking tasteful. Very tasty. Open prints down here. Pocket. Now we're coming back to that 9. I like that we're above the 1 hour. Okay. But we're coming into EOD and we're coming into PDH. We got some time left on the 1 hour time frame too. Let's see what we get. All right, it's looking a little janky. Looking a little janky. Getting a pretty nice push here. Once again, this is the orb. Yeah, this might take right off. Bam. Oh, let me go back here. Let me see what that 2 minute tell us. Still no clean 20. Price still hasn't respected the 20. There really is no criteria for me here. There really isn't. There's nothing here for me. And that's completely fine. Right? Like I still, there's our 5 minute RBI. We actually got one. 5 minute RBI. Let's see here. I got my calls locked and loaded. I like us above the 1 hour trend. Just kind of really took off there. But that's our strategy. We're going to take it. So that would definitely be a solid long play for me here. And notice here, that 1 hour 9's holding. Only thing I don't really like about this trade is that we're coming into end of day and previous day high. These have very high amounts of volume. So sellers could show a lot of strength here. But I'm still playing into it very well. My stop loss would probably go right outside the EMA cloud here. And I would look for a move to the upside. The trend really isn't that bad. We got the moving average cross. We got the RBI. So now is where we allow the market to do its thing. But we're playing into a resistance. This is a pretty, it's kind of a tough play. Strong move there. Price coming into that EMA. Seller's probably going to, let's see. Bouncing off that 20. This is where we need buyers to hold it. I'm watching that moving average right there too. You see the 9 right there. We're coming into it. Looking for buyers really to hold this. This is where I lean on my EMA cloud too. Okay, like the EMA cloud is going to show me exactly what I need to see. I want to see buyers continue to hold this. It's a very strong push though off EOD and PDH. I like the bounce off orb, the retest. We got a pretty good entry on this. But it's still, let's see. Let's let the market do its thing. $50, $45, $42. On for like 10 cents, maybe 15 cents away from the stop here. Yeah, that's a strong rejection. But this is the thing, like if price blew out of that, she would have cooked. And she still might, right? But at the end of the day, that's just part of how it works right there. This is why we trade on demand too. This is how we get more familiar with that. All right, let's pick a different day. Let's go August 21st here. And really how this works though, like, yeah, buyers just tried. So now I would be looking for the same criteria, but to the downside. Okay. And that's the most effective part of using that RBI GBI, right? It's because even when the trade doesn't go your way, now we just go, okay, I risked one candle. I got stomped out. Now let's see if we get bearish criteria to the downside. And that's the most important part, right? Like, there's no edge out there that's going to work all the time. That's not even our goal, right? Our goal is to know exactly where to get in and exactly where to get out of the trade, even if it doesn't go our way. Look at this bounce off open print. We're bouncing off open print. We're coming back into this level. Yeah, sellers just not really want to let that go. Open print bounce. Coming up, retesting it. Look at that bounce off open print, dude. This is why, like, you guys know me. I'm constantly preaching open print. Open print is key, dude. Look at this. Oh, look. Oh, that's cool. Look at that bounce on open print, dude. Damn. Damn. Okay, so how do we address this? We got in long, got stomped out. Now we're watching. We got to bounce off open print. We couldn't close outside that 20 either. Interesting. Get that bounce. Clean bounce right there off open print. it couldn't close outside that 20. This is strength. This is buying pressure. This isn't really long criteria for me yet, but this is definitely still, buyers are definitely still showing strength. BB, what's up, bro? All right, let's see what we get. Moving average cross. This technically is an RBI. Okay, that's definitely an RBI. This is also sort of things that you can expect here when you're like when you're bouncing into previous day open, or like when you're coming into a critical level. This is like, expect this. You're gonna get some retests. You're gonna get some fake outs. Gonna come back down. Strong buying here. Look at that. Boom. So our upside targets here would be boom, boom. How are you? I'm doing, bro. I'm doing. Thank you. And you know what? Thank you for asking. I'm doing really good, dude. We just got back. I took me and my family out to Texas. It was a phenomenal time. We got family down there. Texas was great. Super hot. But things are going. It feels really good to be back in the swing of things, right? Because, you know, when you go on vacation, you're staying up way later. You're eating out more, right? Like, you guys know I'm really big on fitness. So going out to Texas was kind of like, you know, don't get me wrong, it was fun. But I had to kind of break my my regimen. You know, I have a pretty strict lifestyle. And going to Texas, I mean, the Airbnb had so we got a hotel and an Airbnb. It had a really nice fitness center. So I didn't have to break it all the way. But I'm back. It feels really good to be back. I appreciate you asking, man. Thank you. Getting a really nice push here off the 20. Let's go. I'm going to try a long play here. Off the 20. Okay? So let's see what we get. Because the purpose of this study is to use the moving averages, right? Like, don't be afraid to try different things on demand. Okay? Like, if you're trading on demand, and, you know, like, don't be afraid to try new things. Right? We're going to try a long play right here because we got that bounce off the 20 and we did get this clean RBI. So let's see what we get. I'm looking for a breakout here. It's going to be challenging though. But I tell you what, if and when this breaks out, I also like where the 1 hour 9 is. Okay. It's very important. I like that we're bouncing off orb. Okay. This is orb right here. So notice how we're using orb, open print, and that 20 to guide us. Let's see if we can get a nice push here up into 54351. Very nice. Looks good. 5-minute trend looks really good. We're struggling a little bit here at PDH and Endo Day. But if we break out above this, we can expect a pretty large move to the upside. Sellers are like, no. Push, push, push. We got 2-minute 20 here. Let's see if the 2-minute 20 could stay respected. Okay. Looking for that right there. We're going to let the 2-minute 20 guide us. I mean, not the cleanest price action off the 2-minute 20. Let's see what we get, though. Let's see what we get. We're in a long play. Playing into resistance. playing into a supply zone. Sellers are showing a little bit of strength here. All right, so my stop on this is going to be like 542.34. Let's see if this EMA cloud can hold. We're using our moving averages heavy here, okay? This is where you got to use your moving averages. You got to let them guide you. Your moving averages are your guideline. Don't let it shake you out, okay? This is the key part. Got to let them guide you. It's choppy. This price action is hella choppy. But, you know, we're not just going to automatically short because this is resistance, right? No, we're going to use our moving averages to guide us. Let's see what we get. We took a long play right here. That was our... How do I do this? What? All right, let's see. So once again, guys, watch this. This is important, okay? Look at what we get here. We're about to get a look at that's an RBI. Bam, that's where we add in. That is definitely where you add in. Sketchy play, but you know what? We got to do it. We got another RBI. You got to take that. You got to take that. Boom. Look at it. This is when we're rolling. What do we learn? The 20 EMA matters more than the critical level, right? Like, how do I don't want to say it like that. I want to say what happens at the moving averages tells you a lot, okay? What happens here, bounce, okay? And then we literally shattered this resistance right here. Oh, this guy. Boom. Resistance, but we shattered it. We went long right here, and price defended here. So let's see if we can get another push here up into 53451. Stop loss on this trade is going to go at like 105 right there. Okay. Now we're boogieing. Very nice push. Look at the moving averages, okay? The moving averages are key. They are critical, bro. They are critical. Very critical. Very critical. Very nice push right here. Boom. 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 Look where the 1 hour 9 is. Okay? Like, guys, this is what I'm always preaching to in my videos is that 1 hour 9. You guys see that? It's my guideline. That's what I watch. Now we're above it. Now that we're above that 1 hour 9, look at the nice push we're getting to the upside here. Very nice push. Now, when the market looked like this, everyone was thinking short, right? Everyone's like, oh my God, what if them sellers come in? Now look. Boom. We just cracked it. That's a great play right there. Very good play. So I'll bring my stop up on 10 of them. Actually, no. Moving averages are telling me to let it rock. Let's see what our upside targets are. All right, so we got a target right here. So when I'm grabbing targets, I'm always grabbing from the previous day. Boom. Just pull from the left. Pull from the left. Okay, ready? This, my friend, we come in it after completely smacking that trade. You guys see that too? Nobody was expecting that. Everyone was thinking short. Everybody was like, no, don't go long at the supply zone. What did we do? We went long into the supply zone because of the moving averages. Great play right there. Look at that. Pushing. Look at that. All right, so let's talk about taking profit. Josh, how do you take profit? If we break the low of a 2-minute candle, I'm trimming. If we break this low, I trim. It's the best tool for me. It's what I show everybody. If we break this, I'll get out of the trade. If we break the low of the previous candle, I'll trim. Okay? Until that, I'm staying in. Look at the 2-minute 20 here. Oh, we broke it. That's a trim. So we just sold half our position. Look at the 2-minute 20. Okay, let's talk about this. Ready? Open print right here. Hold on. Bounce. We bounce right here off open print. Okay. Couldn't close below the 20. Couldn't close below the 20. We went long right here. Okay. Our stop was right here. Boom. All right. Do I want to hold this? We've sold half our position. Yeah, I'll hold it. We're kind of far away from the 9, but let's use our moving average to tell us what to do. We've already sold half the position. So let's allow the market to tell us instead of going, oh my God, let's just get out of it. My heart's beating. Oh no, I gotta lock in profit. Let the market do its thing. Look at the moving average. Is this a healthy trend? Yeah, there's not that many extensions. It's a good play, guys. Good play. Remember, we went long on this candle right here, this 5-minute candle. That's where we went long. Why? Because the bounce off the 20. Okay? We also bounced off open print. Now we bounced off the 20. Boom. Look at the 5-minute trend. We're getting extended from that 1 hour 9 though. Okay? Boom, my lord. She's cooking. Strong push right there. Push, push. Let's get what is it? 54412. Oh. We're pretty extended here from the 1 hour, so anything can happen. How much time's left? Yeah, we got some time left on the 1 hour. Look at that. Look at that crazy push. Crazy push right there. You guys got any questions about why I entered where I did? If so, put them in the chat. I want to make sure you guys you guys understand why I actually got in right there. Look at that moving average. Boom. That's pretty healthy to me. 5-minute helps a lot with holding positions. The 2 does. Like, the more I use moving averages, the easier it gets for me to hold on to trades. It really does. Okay. See how it pulled the moving average up? So I'm looking to see buyers hold this. My stomp on this whole position would probably go right below that previous candle. It's probably going to stomp out. Let's see. That's just We're just so extended from the 90 EMA. Bam, that's it. Damn, son. That healthy trend continues though. Like, always trust that trend. Gotta do some burpees. One, two, three. All right. Let's watch that 2 minute. All right, ready? So, obviously, for research purposes, we're going to let this trade run. There's really no reason to sell it. But I want to point something out to you. Look right here. So I'm constantly like, all right, where are my areas of value? Okay. Look right here. We got an RBI, red candle, ignored, boom. Okay. And it's lining right up with that 2 minute 20. We're very far away from the 1 hour, but for whatever reason, this thing is hella bullish. Oh, look at SPX. So just so everyone knows, once again, we went long right here. This thing is ripping into this all-time high right here. And then this right here would be the upside. What the fudge? Target. Right there. So let's see if we can get another long play. You guys see that retest? I really don't like taking longs like this. If I'm trading the 2 minute, it's got to be off the 20 EMA. It's got to be. But this thing, I mean, it has a lot of potential. This thing could easily keep going. Definitely. That 20, though, look at that. Boom. Boom. Like, look at that. Right there. Right there. That is what I'm looking at. Like, when I see that, I want to trade with buyers. All right, ready? Let's see if we can get a retest here. Now, the only reason I'm not super excited about this retest is this right here. You see how far away this thing is? That line, very far away. But let's see what we get. Let's see what we get right here. I'm looking for a nice bounce. I want to see buyers hold this. Let's see. What's the 5 minute look like here? Oh yeah. All right, ready? All right, ready, guys? Check this out. This is why I love moving averages so much too. We're getting a little extended from it. We're getting a little extended from that moving average right there. What were we in? Were we in the 541 calls? Anybody know? Maybe it was the 540. Wasn't it? Hold on. We bought it right here. Yeah, we were in like the 543s. Maybe. 542? There we go. 542s. Okay. Yeah, we in them 542s. Clean. Ooh, what we getting? Look at the bounce. Neglect these crazy wicks here to the downside. They don't mean nothing. It's just on demand getting confused. Ooh, let's see. Nah, I think sellers got this. Wait. Only reason I say that is because how far that moving average is. But look, looking for that bounce right here. All right, ready? I'm watching this. I want to see buyers hold this. I want to see buyers hold this. Look at that 2 minute 20. Watch the 2 minute 20. Watch the 2 minute. I mean, I wouldn't long any of this anyways because of how far that moving average is. So we're going to cut the trade. We're going to cut the trade, and we're going to do one more day. Let's pick a day here in 2025. Oh! Bam! That's a long. That's a quick long here, up into the highs. I don't like how low this moving average is, but I would, you know what? That's a solid bounce right there off the 2 minute 20. We took this trade on Tesla on Friday. Same exact trade on Tesla. Cleared over 148%. Ready? Once again, what are we using? The 2 minute 20. Look at that. Look at that. Let's see if it can hold. So now my stop loss is literally right below, here's the RBI. My stop go right down here. You got to be careful, though, when you're playing in the high of day and you're far away from that moving average. Things can get a little bit tricky. But if you see that nice bounce right there off the 2 minute 20, take it. But I tell this to everybody. Don't trade the 2 minute unless the 5 minute made sense. Don't trade the 2 unless the 5 makes sense. We need an RBI right here. Otherwise, this thing's invalid. Bam. 2 minute 20 strikes again. Look at that. Boom. That's a quick 30% ROI right there. Just off this little move, right? Right, just off this right here. Boop. 30% ROI. Good move. It's getting a little sketchy. The 5, but you know what I like? I like seeing us bouncing off the cloud. Cloud bounce looks really good. But we're playing in them highs, and we got the 9 down there. So this is why anytime you're far away here from that 1 hour, tread lightly. Okay? Tread very lightly. Let's do one more day here. Let's do March 18th. At 2 minutes, still holding. Look, still holding. Go. All right, March 18th. Let's go. 2025. Let's get some burpees in. Come on. Get your ass off the computer. Let's get some. Come on. Gotta get that blood flowing. One more. All right. Let's get it. Can't be a fat fuck. All right. 2 minute. Let's go. Don't you love Sundays? Don't you love Sundays? Woo. Just practice our charts. Get better and better every single day. Let's go. I'm going to fast forward this one, though, for the sake of time. All right, look at that sell-off right there. Straight into previous day open print and previous day low. Okay, ready? This becomes the sweet spot. Okay? We talk about this all the time. Sweet spot right there. Very far away from the 1 hour 9. Very high chance we're going to pull back into that. Bam. Sellers push right through it. Sellers pushing. Look at that. That's whew. Still really no setup for me, though, right there. There ain't nothing for me. I don't want nothing to do with that. I don't want nothing to do with none of that. Nope. Mama said, stay away. Mama said, stay away from that nonsense. All right, let's see what we get. Watching a pullback into this sweet spot here. Pretty extended. But once again, I really want to trade today using the moving averages. I want to use the 20. And this is definitely very strong selling here. This is orb. And we have just broken outside of it. Let's see what sellers do on this retest. Let's pull up some puts. Let's pull up some puts here. We're retesting that sweet spot. We're so far away from that 1 hour though. This would be a very sketchy short play. Very sketchy short play. It's so far away from the 20. See, and that's another thing that the 20 does for me is it like gives me an understanding of like, hey, if I'm super far away from that 20, you know, just tread lightly. You know, might want to go a little lower size on that. You know, maybe you go half size. But that's if we get a GBI. We still have no GBI. There's no GBI, so there is no trade, my friend. There is zero trade. No GBI, no trade. We get a GBI. It's going to be a sketchy one. It's going to be a sketchy one. Let's see, though. What's SBX telling us? I'm always watching everything because, you know, there's information everywhere. We got critical levels all around here. We're just so far away. It's so damn extended. I'd be blown away if this thing continues. But if I get a GBI, I'll entertain it. Let's see. Did we get one on SPY? You know, research purposes only. Let's see. Nope, no GBI. $28, $38. Can she break it? 25, 19. I think she broke it. Let's see. I think we're in it. Yep. Bam. Now this is kind of a sketchy play here. And primarily because of how far away we are from the 1 hour trend. We are in short though. Let's see what we get. Let's see what we get on a push down here. Main reason is we got the GBI in the 5 minute. We got the GBI in the 5 minute. It was late though. That wasn't a valid GBI. But let's see what that healthy 5 minute trend will do for us. Let's see if it'll continue here. Yeah, I'm just doing like a random thing here. We can go. I'm ready. I can go.
I'm not dressed. I'm okay.
What's she cooking?
Beautiful. I feel weird asking.
I know. I just didn't know if she said anything to you. Yeah. Yeah, you can go. I'll go. I like seeing all them. If it's as long as you go, I'm good because then we could leave. It'll be fun. Is Chris going? No. Oh, okay. Look at that 5 minute trend holding.
Yeah, you ever notice Chris, the only time he snapped over one movie was when he really wasn't.
No, I know. It sucks.
I don't know if that's really why, but I've noticed that he will come when she's not there, and then Chen's on mini plays and everything's fine.
Yeah.
I think it's just everybody can sense the like.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Mom's on edge, Lily's bitching.
Yeah, it's tough.
You know, it's just.
We'll go for a little bit. It's 4. Oh yeah. If we're gonna go, I might as well go. Okay. Yeah.
Ask her if it's okay if she's still here.
Now, the biggest thing with this trade is look at that 5 minute trend. Look at that moving average. Clean. This is another reason why I love trading on demand so much. Is like what on demand has done for me is help me get way more familiar with what a trend is supposed to look like. Like, look at that. Like, this is, if you're in a short play, this is pretty much what you want it to look like. You want that healthy move. Notice here, though, we're about to get a pullback. Notice here, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to cut this position. What I'm going to do, though, is I want to see a pullback into this level right here. Okay, check it out. This guy. It's lining up with the 1 hour 9 and the 20. Okay, so I want to see a pullback into that. Let's see what a pullback into this candle looks like. Buyer's actually probably going to take this. You know why I think buyer's going to take this? It's because there was no clear GBI on the way down. Yo, babe. Chenza went into her room and shut the door. He went batshit crazy. No, like since she couldn't get in Vincenza's room.
That's what I said, in here?
No, she was out here. But
no, I'm saying she was bugging to get in here.
Yes. She was climbing up. She was like going wild, climbing up walls, standing outside of the door, like, Row! It was wild.
I can hear her.
Yeah. And Chenny just finally like, okay, dude, you can have the room.
She likes her room. She's cleaned that room.
Yeah, she loves that
She
room.
loves it where she slept the whole time.
Yeah.
Is the outfit okay?
Watching 2-minute 20 here, guys.
She likes my hair.
Just
Watching
sleep
2-minute 20. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Yo. Green bar. Retest. Sellers are really trying to hold this here. It's still no bounce off the 20 though, so I wouldn't take that. It's not a bad move. It'll probably go. If we could close back above the 9, I'll take it. I mean, it's a valid GBI. That's a valid green bar to be ignored. Look at that. Sellers pushing. Real strong right here, too. And once again, this is just the power of a valid trend. That's just a powerful push right there. Bam. Look at that go. Wow. Solid trend. What's up, babe?
Everyone's going on. Barbie, Katie, Chris.
Oh, nice. Cool. So we'll have...
Chris won't be there till 7, though.
That's okay.
I'm saying.
All right, cool. It'll be fun then.
So I know I rushed because the kids are playing outside right now, but Barbie's not going to be there till 5. And then Katie's not coming till like 6. And then
Perfect.
Chris will be there at 7. Yes.
So look, we just closed right below that 9. All right, ready? This is the touchy spot. You got to be careful right here because, you know, in your mind you're like, oh my God, I want to get in. It's definitely bearish. Look at that retest. This thing is sinking. But you know, this is where a lot of traders get chopped and screwed. Like this is where the majority of traders lose, is right here. Because if they go short, we're just far away from the 20. We're far away from the 1 hour. So we're vulnerable. It's not necessarily a bad short play. It's just we're vulnerable because if I get into this position, I have to be okay with the fact that price could come all the way up to here before it gets defended by sellers, right? So, you know, this is where you got to make their decision. Where do you want to chase it? Which you can, right? Let's just see what happens. Let's chase it. See what happens if we chase this. Whoop! See? Starts pulling back up. Starts pulling right back up. I mean the moving averages, everything's still very bearish, so there's always going to be a good possibility that it continues. And this is why I just really like trading with my moving averages, because like, you know, it's even when you're wrong or you don't get the best entry, you're still pretty much on the right side of the market. You just gotta, you know, readjust. But once again, that's why I would never have went in short there, because look how far away we are from the 1 hour 9, right? So now it's going to start pulling back on you. We're coming up into this level. Let's see what the 2-minute 20 tells us, though. There still might be some opportunity here. All right, 2-minute 20. We're coming into it. Now we want to see sellers hold this. If not, if sellers don't hold this, we're probably going to get a push back up to here. But let's just see what we get. The 1 hour moving average is kind of far away. Okay. Seller's not giving up entirely here. This is the battle. And buyers are trying. This scenario, my stop would be 56166. You got to give it a little breathing room, okay? When you're like, anytime I'm in a losing trade and I'm watching that 20 for my stop, you got to give it a little breathing room. I'd probably go right here. This is where I'm leaving it. That'd be my hard stop. Let's see if sellers can hold it. Ooh, nice red candle. Let's see if they can hold it. Nope. Cut that. This is where we're probably going to come back up to that that 1 hour. Now, one thing I want to point out right here, though, okay, is we're starting to form that pocket. We're starting to form that pocket in between price and that moving average. Let's get it on. Damn. All right, watching this 5 minute. Because technically, this is the GBI of interest. Green bar ignored. This becomes our area of value. So this would probably be a better short play. Okay, watch. Let's try this. Let's try a short play right here, just for research purposes only. We're still kind of far away from that 1 hour 9, but once again, guys, what we're doing is we're trading with that 20. We noticed some weakness there. Couldn't close outside of it, so now we're gonna trade with it. Entry was on this candle here. Tight, you got a tight stop here. If sellers want it, they got to push it below. And now, once again, we have the 1 hour 9 up here, which is probably going to act as a massive magnet. Stop loss 56169. That is very strong push by buyers. Let's see. Look at the 5 minute. See the pocket? See that? Pocket. Price gap in between price and the 9. Let's see if we can get sellers to push it back down. This is a way overextended short play. I mean, the moving average is literally on the 1 hour is way up here. You don't want to find yourself in these positions often. Like, this is why, like, when you guys watch me trade live, like, I'm very selective with my entries. And it's because it's just my style of trading. I really don't like. I don't like entering into things far away from that 1 hour moving average, because this is what you see. Until that catches up, you usually get a bunch of chop. Let's see. We gonna hit it. 561.70. You can call it. Now just watch how this GBI though. Like, look at the battle here. Look at sellers are like, it may not look like it, but they are trying to defend this high right here. Like, sellers are really trying to hold this. They want to hold that. Yeah, she's gonna pull back to that 1 hour. Boom. So what did we learn? We learned on that trade, the 2-minute 20 is not that effective when you are far away from the 1 hour 9. Okay? Like, the 2-minute 20 is great, but not when you're extended from your 1 hour trend. That's what I learned from that. I'm curious, what's the fib on this? Let's see. That's the fib. Okay. The fib is a phenomenal tool. It really is. Let's see what the 20 EMA retest does here. Shaw Mafia, thank you, brother. I appreciate you. I love you guys, man. You guys are the reason why. That's what HPT is all about, man. It's all about becoming that best version of you. Like, that's I just want to build that environment for everybody. Like, I want, like, when you become the best version of you, there's no better life than that, man. My story is completely crazy. It's been a crazy last 10 years. I'm just thankful to be right here in front of the charts with you guys, right? Go live. Oh, look at this. Okay, what we getting? What we getting here, baby? Oof. Still, there's really nothing for me right here. We're way overextended from that 1 hour 9. Just crazy overextended from it. But here it comes. Ready? It's probably gonna pull it down. So it there we go. Look at that. But you know what? This is why our system keeps us in check. Like, there's nothing here for me. Yeah, the market's moving, but just because it's moving doesn't mean we need to participate. On Fridays we go live. Every other day, we trade on our Discord. But YouTube, we go live on Fridays. Last Friday was great. You could watch the video. We traded Tesla. It was we traded the 2-minute 20. It was phenomenal. It was great. Great day. That's what that's what HPT, right? Our Discord. We built a great environment. People come there. I got, over 21 different courses and all that good stuff on there where we break down our edge. Simple 3-step approach. So yeah, keep a lookout, brother. We trade live every Friday on YouTube. Look at that. Still way overextended. And usually at this point, when I'm trading live, I'm like, yeah, I'm headed to the gym. Like, this is like, because once again, this is where a lot of people get hemmed up. Like, they're watching price. They're waiting for a move to happen, and they don't get it. So what do? They force some retarded play. That's what I used to do, at least. So it's best just to stay, just patient. Just stay patient. Let me see here. What's going on? The biggest thing for me here is this. That 1 hour trend is all the way up here. Let's see what we get here, though. This is gonna be a little interesting. For the sake of time, I'm gonna fast forward it because I'm gonna be headed over to my some family's house soon here. Oh my God! Look at that. We got a clean GBI right there. Boom. Green bar ignored. That would definitely be a valid short play according to our system. Bam. GBI, baby. That's the beauty of a GBI. Did I get to capitalize off the big jump from Apple? No, I actually, bro, I haven't. So I trade SPX and I trade Tesla. I didn't get to trade Apple this week. I didn't even know that it did all that. That's hilarious. And so I literally just watched SPY, SPX, QQQ, and Tesla. I didn't. But hopefully you did, bro. I hope you did. That sounds awesome. They got anything new going on? They got anything crazy? Earnings, maybe? Let's see what this retest gives us here. Now, all right, ready? This is what I'm starting to like, though, guys. Check this out. 1 hour 9 is getting close. Getting close here. Let's see what a retest of this looks like. I'll take a short play off that. Hold on. Green bar ignored. So you guys already know what to do. You draw a box around it. Wait for the retest. That's the play, baby. That's the play. Let's see what that retest looks like right there. We got the 557. No, we got the 559 put. Yeah, well, so Tesla definitely has a lot of swings. And that's like the market's definitely extremely unstructured. That's why I really like these art. And so our biggest thing over here at HPT, in my opinion, we trade the critical level, okay, which is usually open print, previous day high, previous day low, end of day, right? Those are our main levels. And then we utilize the RBI GBI, okay? So what that means is this is what we call a green bar that got ignored because the low of this candle is lower than that. That's what we call a GBI. So how that would work is we would go short right here. Ping. As soon as this candle wiped the bottom of that out, we would go short. And our stop loss would go above the GBI. Right? That's how we like to enter in. That's a phenomenal way to trade the market. We've actually been collecting data on this strategy for the last year. We're going on our 12th month. That's why you guys always see me dropping these data reviews. That's what I'm talking about. It's the HPT cross. That's what we call it. So now I'm looking for a retest up into this GBI for a potential short play. Right? This is the GBI. Let's see. I also, ready? I like that it's lining up with the 20. You guys see the 2-minute 20? Let's see if we can get a play into there. This thing's just hella extended. Very extended. All right, ready? Watch the 2-minute. Watch the 20. Watch to 20. All right, this is clean though. Okay, here it comes. Here it comes. So there's the GBI. Shaw, God bless, brother. Take it easy. I appreciate you. check out some of the things we got. If you go on my website, I send a whole mini course to you. Click the links below, completely for free on our strategy. All right, let's watch this retest here. This is key. This is key. Ready? Retest the 20. Let's take it. Bam. We're going to try a short play right there. Once again, it's pretty extended here, but the best part about trading these 2-minute 20s is you got very tight risk. My risk on this trade would probably be 561. Super tight risk. Super tight risk. Look at, I'm watching the 2-minute 20 here. It lined right up with the GBI. Right up with the GBI. The 1 hour trend is close. Let's get that. Looking for some continuation here. Then we'll add into this position. And we'll get a play down to the lows. This is how you trade with the trend, guys. This is how you trade with the trend. Boom. So yeah, once again, just identify that GBI on the 5-minute, got the retest on the 2-minute. Let's see if it holds. It's a sketchy one. Hey, she's a sketchy one. Honestly, it's just because it's been selling off so much. We're still a little extended from that 1 hour, so it could get choppy. But let's see. Let's see what we get. We're retesting this GBI. Okay. Ready. Ready. Let's see what we get. Let's see what we get. Ready. 56120 is the outside of the cloud. Ready? This is where the magic happens. Is this where the magic happened? Let's see. I've seen this happen quite a few times. Let's see. Can she fold? Can the bottom fall out? Blech. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Look at that. Boom. Uh-oh. All right, so what have we gotten here? We've gotten ourselves sellers holding here, sellers holding here, and remember, this is the GBI, okay? 5-minute GBI, 2-minute 20 retest. Let's go. Let's go. These moving averages are the guideline. They are key. There it goes. That's another GBI. Look at that. Okay. GBI. GBI. We're still pretty extended though, so this could, my stop on this would go right above this candle, 560.50. Back and forth. All right, baby. Listen, guys, I gotta go get ready. I appreciate you guys coming and practicing with me though. This is literally on demand, is the best tool in the world. I gotta go get ready to go over to my mother's house. We're getting some dinner, so I hope everybody has a phenomenal day. We're trading tomorrow on our Discord, so I'll see you guys there. Anybody that wants to get more involved, click the links below. Stay tuned. We're trading live next Friday on YouTube. I'll see you guys there.